What?
Nothing.
So we're doing freezing pipe next,
Yar.
and the smart one's got to go. So that means I got to mount up on my boat.
Nope. Or in the water. I mistakenly mounted up. I think he went
really?
back somewhere
Oh, okay.
else. There's a cave if you look.
Oh yeah, there it is. Yeah, I got it. I see it.
So
Lightsabers
Crystal.
make it. So yeah, so one of the Han kids or the Solo kids used. He actually made his crystal like you could. Actually, I think it was a she. She made her crystal like layer by layer, like crafting it on like a molecular level using like some sort of stove or something.
Right, kind of like a synthetic diamond.
Right, basically, and it tells how like she was focusing for like 12 hours. She was focusing on this one thing, just making this perfect crystal. Her brother, on the other hand, 'cause those that don't know, the Solo kids are twins.
Two of the three
Are twins. He gets his from an animal because he like has a thing with he has a kind of connection with the world as a whole. So animals. So do we need to go down further?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. And so and that was really quite fascinating. And then they had their friend was like the princess of the rulers of a super rich nation and like the Dantooine like force witches or something. The ones that used to ride Rancors.
Yeah, which that's just awesome.
Right, and so and that was part of the story was that she really didn't like her rich family. She thought they were like they're not warriors. They're silly. They got all this stuff, and so she only used parts from her one side of her the witches, and then we kill him now. Yes.
Yep.
Okay. And so, which was interesting, but it turns out that because she only used like part of herself to make this, it actually became a faulty sword because she used like a crystal that was just like something she found somewhere and didn't really make any difference.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought it was and there's a whole big story attached to it and the consequences and stuff. And it come to find out, she ended up making another one because her first one kind of blew up in her hand. But she used the crystal from like the crown of a princess, which she is. And she used the crystal from that crown and like the tooth of a Rancor, or like her grandmother's first Rancor or something like that, to make this like this perfect sword, and it's just amazing. And the fact that nowadays all the swords can be like different colors, anything from like you got the basic brown, green and blue, and then but now they're talking about like bronze colored and silver and all this amazing stuff. And this was canon at the time. And now it's just like nothing.
Right. Well, it's canon if you want it to be. I mean, it's one of those.
Yeah, I guess that's true. I mean, if you decide, you know what, I still want like this stuff, it's just not going to make a whole lot of sense when you. Where are we going?
We are now taking our boats and going up around the coast to the free wind post.
Excellent.
I believe it's the only quest we have left here.
And so, I mean, and there's actually it's just an incredible universe.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, X-wings stay forever. they don't near the end they stopped using astromech droids.
Right.
But they still are X-wings. They call them X-wings.
Yep.
I think they call them X-wings like plus or something like that.
I think they finally end up phasing them out in favor of the E-wing, but that takes a while. Oh no, they still had some X-wings running around, but then they also brought in some E-wings, kind of like how they started to bring in the A-wings and the B-wings by Return of the Jedi.
Right. Yeah. And that's just super. It's just really amazing stories.
Mm-hmm.
Like, was it the Sun Killer?
Oh, yeah, the Sun Crusher.
The Sun Crusher? Oh, that was an amazing one, too. And that even had a Luke-esque storyline to it, which was really amazing.
There's a lot of great characters that
it's just crazy. And the fact that I'm just like,
well, it was nice that up until recently, every book had to be approved by LucasArts because it became canon when that book was released.
Right. Which is something I always liked about those kind of things. I mean, like the Star Trek books never are canon; they're just stories that happen and they never mention them again.
Right. So like if someone's gonna be in danger. No, they're not gonna kill them off because they're not gonna. They'd have to phase them out of the TV show. Blah blah blah.
Right.
With the LucasArts, with the Star Wars ones, if a character died, a character was dead. They were gone. Like you would not see
nothing
any
you
more
could really
books.
do about it. Yeah.
Unless they were doing like a prequel or something, they were bon voyage. So, level 44. Oh, and look at this. Look at this.
Well, that gives a whole new meaning to bon voyage.
Let there be fire, and there was, and it was great.
Okay, so what are we doing now? Oh, wait, I gotta get this other quest here somewhere. Where is it? It's above
You should have Grim Totem in the post.
Yeah, but I see one on the map here. So
Probably up. Yeah, it's
yeah,
right
over here.
Yep. Let's go talk to them first, because sometimes
We gotta kill these people.
rescue the Freewind Brave. Okay.
All right, here we go. Oh, go ahead.
You get stunned too.
Yep.
I'm like, ah! Oh. You know, it was another good. It wasn't really so much of a series of books, but it was a similar idea. Was the Tales from the there was the Tales from the Mos Eisley Cantina.
Yes,
Tales
those were
from
good.
Jabba's
Which were
Palace,
more like
Tales of Hunter.
they took all those side characters you saw when they went into the Mos Eisley, and they gave them backstories.
Yeah.
And it was actually very interesting. Even the musicians and the barkeeper had hey, this is different stories and things that mattered, and it was really kind of fun to see what people.
Yep.
I mean, not that any of that really mattered in the movies, but it was just.
But it also gave you the Tales from Jabba's Palace, for instance.
Yep.
It's all the characters in the background who were there at the time when Luke and Han and Leia had their interactions and killed Jabba and all that.
Right.
And then the really cool one was Tales from the Bounty Hunters.
Yeah,
because
it actually had more stories about Boba Fett.
Yeah,
and stuff.
The other bounty hunters when they were all searching for the Millennium Falcon and
Right.
Empire Strikes Back.
Yep.
But there was a lot of them who were actually fighting against each other. I think a couple of them ended up killing each other.
Yep. Well, they had a thing called the Bounty Hunter Wars, which was something about the bounty hunter. What do you call it? The bounty hunter guild. That's what it was called.
Yes. Yep.
Which apparently Boba Fett's not a part of, FYI, or wasn't.
I think wasn't it his love of disintegration was kind of frowned upon?
I don't know why. I mean, they made Boba Fett out to be even more of a badass than you thought, because he did things like he removed all the nerve endings in his body so he couldn't feel pain anymore.
Well, I mean, also in the books, which is kind of a cool thing. In the books, it's revealed that Boba Fett actually survived the Sarlacc.
Yeah, right. He blew himself out. He's just he blew himself a huge hole in the side of the monster of the Sarlacc and just got out. And a slave dancer actually found him and nursed him back to health, and she turned into her own kind of badassery story.
Yep.
So even that slave dancer that got eaten by the Rancor.
Yes.
She had a story, which was
a tragic story.
I don't remember that one, honestly.
It wasn't. It was something she was. I don't know if she was sold into this or something like that.
Yeah.
But
Speaking of being sold,
huh? So
just the guy. He's it's just crazy. It's even that little rat thing that
oh yeah, slice.
That ate C-3PO's eye.
Yep.
You're just oh, now we're going right across here. Kill that thing. And that it had a story, and it was just really funny. It was just crazy.
Lots and lots.
A little side note for those who don't know: originally, Boba Fett wasn't anything special. He was just a bounty hunter. And people just kind of locked onto him. I think because of the jetpack. I'm really not sure.
The jetpack, he was just. But and what's funny is he actually his first appearance came in the Star Wars Holiday Special, which is considered to be one of the worst things ever from Star Wars. But it gave us Boba Fett. So.
Yeah. Were you really jumping down?
Excuse me. Well, we're heading back to turn these in. So there you go. Good job. Actually, you know what? We have the technology to move faster.
Oh, yeah.
Looks like all three of them turn in here.
Oh, stunned.
That's right. The other ones are down here. Let's see. So I mean, I have to say that I've been trying to avoid spoilers, but I saw there was an article about tweets and stuff that people had who had been at the premiere event.
Sure.
And one person I saw who appeared to have a positive response was Patton Oswalt, who is, if you don't know who he is, he's a comedian who is a huge geek. He's probably one of the geekiest celebrities out there, and he's notoriously difficult to please because he's a kind of a fanboy. But he actually responded positively to the movie, which gives me a lot of hope because he's the kind of person, if he didn't like it, you'd know.
Yeah, there's I guess we're heading to Tanner's now, or are we?
Well, we should still have the Together Again.
All right, so we go back up this way.
I have a feeling we have to go up across the
rope bridges. Oh, all right.
So, but yeah, so there's been a few.
Yeah, I mean, I've saw a couple things where they were you know, the Force is back with Star Wars, and we haven't seen one movie like this since the Ewoks, you know, beat up the stormtroopers.
Right.
And I'm just like, okay, we'll see.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, to ruin that much background canon, it's going to have to make up a lot of ground for me. And just having another movie is not going to do it on its own,
right.
Frankly.
One thing I think that's going to be interesting for me is apparently there's actually... well, maybe I was wrong. Maybe it's... Let's see.
Somewhere.
Well,
below us?
according to the question mark, it should be right where we are.
Should it be below us? Oh, wait, no. He's right there.
Oh, there he is. Yep, he's in the middle of fighting.
There we go. Oh.
Can you talk to him?
Yeah, I can. I just... There's more shit. More stuff. Okay, so now where to? What are we doing here?
Ah! For some reason he's not letting me talk to him. You know what? Let's kill these things just to make sure that they aren't interfering with his ability to talk.
But I mean, it'll be interesting to see what they do with it, I guess. I'm just not sure. I mean, they said themselves like the lightsaber duels aren't supposed to be quite so graphic as the prequels.
Right.
Because they're just like, you know, these guys don't have any training. They, and they're kind of keep it that way. I think we go across this bridge here.
I still have to turn the quest in, though, because I can't see the quest giver.
Oh, he's fighting, I think.
No, I don't see it. I just see regular...
Did he die? Where'd the guy go?
I don't know. I hope this better not be a phase thing, and now that you've taken the quest, I can't see him.
You want me to leave?
No, hang on. Ah. That's my problem with phasing is it's a neat idea, but sometimes it's...
I guess.
Nope. According to my map, he should be right here. But he's not. Ah, there he is.
You know, I could have just hit the share button, I think. Okay, you all set?
So, wow, three quests. Ah, okay. Yes.
And, yeah, no, it's just, they got a lot of ground to make up in my mind.
Yeah, I have less ground.
But to be honest, I'm really quite easy to please when it comes to movies. As long as things blow up, and there's usually some sort of boobage, I'm usually pretty happy.
Yeah, there's not really...
I'm sorry, what did you just say?
Boobage?
Okay, that is what you said.
Yeah.
Just checking.
Well, I mean, it's self-explanatory.
Is it?
I would think so, yeah. But, you know, usually, like, usually, though, as far as movies, usually I can always find something that... Would you get out of my way, boy? To enjoy.
Yeah.
You know,
I don't think they're gonna have to try too hard. I think really, you know, for me, I mean, as soon as the freaking music starts, I'm gonna be on cloud 9. So.
Woo! I'm gonna see if I can start another riot like I did with the Iron Man.
That was funny.
Of course, okay, now this is a heck of a story. The theater we went to for the Iron Man original movie Iron Man had some issues with power, and we were kind of late just getting the movie started, right? So we were just like, yay, it started, and we got to the point, and this is a bit of a spoiler for those of you who hasn't seen the original Iron Man movie.
Okay, if anybody hasn't seen the original Iron Man, it's their own damn fault.
Yeah, well, like they got to the section where like he powers up the suit for the first time, and all the lights in the stadium in the theater go dead.
Yeah.
I mean, just like, and someone yelled out like, "Oh, it can't take that much power." I mean, it was as if it was timed. It was amazing.
Yeah, the timing was
it was like it was like a 10:30 showing or something, and so there weren't that many people there.
Yeah, like 10:30 in the morning. Like this was like a day showing on like Saturday or something like that.
Yeah, and I kind of like started yelling at the theater, going "boo!" as I kept like throwing popcorn at the screen.
Yeah, because that's helpful.
Well, I was sick and tired of it.
Yeah, we were annoyed.
Did it happen more than once?
No, but once was enough.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, fear's not what you call a man of patience.
No, not
No,
really.
I don't think I ever have called him that.
So there's a name dude in the our woman.
Person
inside that big thing here. She's an elite, so get ready and send in bear quickly. There we go. Keep your men pet up too, because that's gonna hurt.
I don't even think she's fighting. Yeah, she's.
Oh, and we got the other dude. That's right. Die. Right, so that's... Stop giving me stuff with spirit. I don't care.
How about give me something that's useful? I'd go for that right now.
Oh, now we gotta slay someone else. Alright, fine. Where we are. So we are up to...
1 sec, please.
Oh, we gotta burn weapons racks.
Boo.
Well, I don't really see any around here to burn.
Are they in that, War burn weapons racks.
Yeah, because it's according to the
Thing it's in this area?
yeah. Well, let's move forward to the other ones and see maybe the map is wrong.
Okay. But as those who may not be able to tell for some reason, Xavier and I are huge Star Wars fans. I mean, it's pretty crazy. I'm very proud of this, even though it was only 20 seconds of actual use. But we actually did a lightsaber duel video where we choreographed it with actually they were pretty honking pieces of wood, and we did that, and then we actually edited in the sounds and the effects of the lightsaber. It was, and we did this was like what 5-6 years ago, I guess.
It was a while ago, yeah.
And it was just amazing.
I am
so much fun.
I am really, really proud of it. We and it's one of those things when you look at it, it's definitely like an amateur performance kind of thing.
Yeah.
We had a lot of fun making it.
Oh, we did. It was a lot of fun figuring out the fight. And I mean, I could watch it now and go, "This is really neat," but I could also look at it and go, "Wow, there is a lot of stuff I would change."
Yeah.
We
also had. we were also doing a recording off of an actual like digital camera.
Digital, yeah. Well, this is not even like a motion picture digital camera. This was a.
This is like a Kodak.
This is like
easy shot.
You're supposed to take like standing or. Still none of this was really any good. 69. Sorry, I lost track here. I'm trying to.
It's okay. Ooh, please tell me you get credit for this.
Yep.
Oh, thank goodness.
As long as we're close enough. Oh, Baird's dead.
Oh.
And frankly, I was discussing with Xavier today that we should go back over that sometime and redo it. Preferably getting some like just better shots, basically, and edited them together.
Right. Even the cell phones now are way better cameras than
right. But I mean, the camera itself was really far away, and it'll be better.
Well,
but, I mean, if you look on
the spur of the moment thing, like we said, hey, let's do this for fun. I think we did the whole thing in like 4 hours, including the filming.
Well, no, but we've spent all day like knocking each other over the head with these things.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, I don't know how many times like we would hit with like lock swords, and suddenly it would be like, well, like our thumbs would get crushed. It hurt. It was just like, ow.
Ooh, jumped in on someone else's kill. All right. Oh my gosh, what is this? We're like taking out like the entire like hierarchy of this.
Maybe.
On the plus side, though, we are getting buku experience points.
Yeah, I'm already over halfway to the next level.
Yep.
And so actually, you know what? That video you can actually see on my YouTube channel. So if you're here watching this, you go far enough back, you should be able to find a dual video called, I think it's dual.wave, I think.
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that. And it's 40 seconds, so it's not very long. And half of it is a different rendition from a friend of ours who had like a really good camera, and he actually taped us doing it like semi-professionally. He's a huge theater person, so he knew what he was doing.
Right. We didn't do any of the special effects though, so it's just
right. No, actually, but see, he did the special effects. He actually used Adobe After Effects and did it like I'm going to use quotes here, like it's supposed to be.
Right.
I mean, we used like a little program that's all it was for. It was for like setting up those lightsaber things. That's all it was for.
Yeah, it was a free program actually.
Yeah, it was free. It worked. I thought it worked fine. I don't know how well it would work now with the high definition and everything, but
I mean, it's a free program, so it's not exactly.
But it'll work perfect.